This is yet another Saturday activities here in Frankfurt. I still have 2 weeks to go here. Okay. And today, well, I went fishing beyond the sea. Yeah, you will soon know why this is. And what we will see now is some nice activities here nearby, and then again flea market catch, quite heavy catch this time, and then let's see. Okay, let's go on.
This is the corridor to my apartment, where I have been living all these 3 years here in Frankfurt. Now I noticed they have this Kufü-Fest nearby in the park. That's pretty neat. The Kufü Festival is arranged by the local residents of Bockenheim. Well, what's in here? We have the information point, and then we have eat and drink, and some art. Everything seems to be home-brewn, very unprofessional, one would say, but no, I think this is really makes me feel home. These ladies have an important message for us. This is the German version of Neighborhood Watch. And this one is feministisch. Okay. Well, the reason for this one is because women are the usual target of violent or threatening situations. Amnesty International had their stand here too. Well, we all know what this is, and they are doing a very important job. This is a problem you can meet probably in any town that is growing fast. As the town grows, the price of the estates grows, and after a while the city or the government is encouraged to sell these estates to private investors. As a result, the rents go sky high, and the current residents no more can afford to live in their apartments. Of course, the city has some affordable locations where they can go, but these are not usually conveniently located. Not everybody is born with a silver spoon in their hand. Despite the cold undercurrent created by the very serious things. This is a festival for families and everybody is having fun. The weather was really nice, sunny, but not too warm. This is a small-scale festival, more like a family meeting. So, this is a festival without the wow.
So, there was this festivity right in the next door. That only about 200 meters from where I live. Okay, and from there I bought something. There was also a flea market. It's still there. You can probably hear it in the background. Okay, what I bought. One thing that I bought is this camera case. Well, it's a Kuhlmann, very good brand. It's soft, okay. I do have a leather camera bag already, but this one is maybe good for beer. It has insulation. Okay, well, the price was really affordable. €5 for a bag like this. It's a bargain. Yes. And what I'm this time using this for, I'm packing my flea market find into this one and wrap it in paper and send back to myself to Finland. Another item from this Kufü festival. Kufü comes from Kurfürstenplatz festival. Okay. The park here nearby, it's Kurfürstenplatz. In Bockenheim, in Frankfurt, in Germany, in Europe, in Earth. Okay. So, I bought another thing. Let me take it. I already packed it because this is for my grandchildren. They are probably watching this video, so I want to keep this as a surprise. I can reveal that much that it is a castle. It's quite heavy. It's a castle. And the girl, actually it was a girl who had been playing with this one. I asked her whether you can, is there only one way you can build it or several ways? Yes, you can do whatever you like with this one. And when I see the pieces, yes, you really can. And this is a wonderful thing, but I won't show up more. There are 3 more things inside here for them, but let that be the real surprise. Well, the real flea market finds, yeah. Let's first take, okay, these. Everybody knows what these are. Okay, I have a few of them now. Yeah, 3, 4, and then quite a few smaller ones. They are made by Comet. That's a company who is making this kind of things. So not Chinese. Yes. And the condition, yeah, I cannot see any misuse marks. I can see that they have been used. Some of them are not used, but mostly well used. And what I can find in some of them is wood dust. Means that they have been used for woodworking. And they are high-speed steel. And when you use these for woodworking, they are like using carbide for butter. They don't take any damage from wood, these. Unless you are using, there are some hardwood materials which could probably, when used a lot, and if there becomes, no, I don't believe. Okay, in any case, this type of tool, you are using countersinking, this one. So, okay, I believe I now have at least the smaller diameters which I need. Larger ones I can probably do with a boring bar or whatever. Well, the next item or items were something dealing with these. Well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I took the handles off, so these can be put into the camera bag. Otherwise, these files cannot be put there. And the manufacturer is probably a German. There you have the logo. And I have one. This one is really coarse. This one is middle fine, probably a hand bastard. And then I have one which is quite fine. And then yet really fine. And all these are in great shape. They have been used, but they have been taken good care of. So I cannot see any glare on these. You can look yourself. I try to twist it so you can see. They haven't been misused for any hard materials. Again, I suspect these have been used for, well, here you can see some signs of aluminium, but mostly you can see wood. I believe these have been used for woodworking and maybe some aluminium. Files are really good, and these seem to be quality files. Well, the next item is vice grips. These are really abundant in this flea market. For example, this one, I'm not sure, but I believe no one will put the initials. You can see the initials here. Probably, if this BV, BH, BH, BH. Nobody will do that if the tool is not very good quality. But what I can tell, these are not used at all. They are brand new. €1. Okay, thank you. Well, the next tool from that flea market was tap wrench. Probably not a greenfield, but very good style, and number 2. And I took it apart because now I can put it into the camera bag. When it was whole, it didn't fit there. Now it fits. Well, the next item. Well, tool steel. I have a few of these. Really. Actually, I do have 34 pieces of. Not all are of this size. There are smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit longer, like this one. Some of these are hardened. Let's see now. I think this one I can tell from the color that this might be. Yes, this is hardened. But then again, this one, it's not. You can hear it right away. It's not hardened, and I have this material back home already, and this material hardens really well. You can do what you want with it, and like in a milling machine or in a lathe. I have made it round in a lathe, for example, and then you can harden it. It's very easy to harden. Just make it glow red and drop this way, not this way, in oil. If you drop it this way, it will become a banana. I did that once. I made it glow, and then I put it this way, and then the top side was bubbling. There was no oil contact on the top, and the bottom cooled quickly, and then it became a banana. Not much, but nevertheless it was a banana. Yeah. Okay, and I have a few of these really. And there is one special. This one, it's a threading tool, and it has a very special profile. I really don't know why, but I think this is intended for a very specific tool holder, which you can adjust the angle, and well, then you might, well, I don't know really. This is, it has a really strange profile. It has angles all over. Well, if you look carefully, you can see that it's tilted this way, that way, and it's also, the top is tilted. So there is no no parallel edges in this one. Okay. Well, it's anyway, the brand is Röhm. Quality tool, yeah, but I really have no idea what kind of tool holder this is supposed to be used in. Okay, so now I have some more of this tool steel, which is good. This kind of stuff is really hard to get in Finland especially, and in small pieces like this. It's, well, it's really hard. Okay, next item is this. Well, somebody did use 2 rounds from this one. I haven't measured the weight. It says 1 kilogram here. It's very near, I can feel that. And this one is soldering tin with flux core. There is the flux is inside the core. What this is for my electronics? This is all too thick. This is 2 millimeters. It's from my perspective, from my point of view, this is suitable for soldering holes in your tin roof. But yeah, okay. But there is one thing that this is very good in, and the thing is that this one contains lead. Today, finding solder with lead, it's very difficult. The reason why you should have at least some amount of this type of lead solder is that the solder tolerates better low temperatures. It becomes more flexible, is the correct word, malleable, and if you compare it with this ROHS solder, if you ever have soldered this ROHS solder is really hard stuff. You need to use high temperatures, and despite of that the solder joints become quite brittle. This one doesn't do that, and if I need ever to do something automotive repairs, for example, this is the correct stuff there. If you repair your automotive or any mobile, not any mobile phones, no. But if you repair, for example, your starter motor or alternator or some other old electronics in your car, and do that with the modern soldering media tin, I'm really very sure they will break up in less than 10 years. And the temperatures you need to use with that tin to flow well, they are, well, not double what this needs, but very high. So I consider, oh yeah, the price for this 1 kilo was, there was another item with this one. Yeah, it was this €1 thing. So this was another euro because I bought these both from the same guy. Yeah, Barca. Well, the next and last item was a tool like this. I think this is quite special. The first thing is that I was a little bit wondering, how do you use this? If you do like this, the jaws, if you look carefully, they close. When you squeeze here, the jaws close. So this is like an adjustable wrench, but when you pull it all the way out, you can actually pull it all together apart. And then I can show you there is this what are these dents or whatever they are, and then you have here inside, you can barely see it, there is a piece that is gripping on those. Okay. Oh no, I need to. This is really. Oh no. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, what can you use this for? Well, I noticed right away that this is a really good one when you are grinding your tool steel. If you put your piece here and squeeze, it's of course steady this direction, but it's also very, you cannot probably, it grips really tightly. Wow, this is a really good tool. It's a vice grip, I would say. And furthermore, it's it's rusted. You can see. So yeah, it's rusted. It's old, but still in a working condition. So all I need to do is to clean it up. Maybe try to get some of the rust away. Maybe. Yeah, I will. And then try to make it, it's good as it is. You just clean it up and start using it. The thing is that, I like this one. Maybe it should have a little bit rounder shapes, or etc. But, well, this is the first time I see something like this. I have seen quite a bit of different tools, but this one is the first time I see something like this. And then again, it's also a very strange brand. It's Polaris. You can read it there if I can show it to you. It's Polaris. Well, Polaris. Well, now, one thing, how do I pack these? If I just throw all this stuff into the camera bag, it does not work. It does not work that way. I have a secret weapon here. Bubble wrap. For example, I will take a bunch of these, like this, wrap them into this bubble wrap, and then next one, and this way, when they are in bubble wrap, they will be loose inside the camera bag, but I will fill it with something like maybe old shopping bags. In Germany, you get a lot of old shopping bags quite easily. You can accumulate them. I have been accumulating. I have there 5 of them, And in Finland, yeah, okay, you can also get these, well, everywhere in the world. But you could stuff the rest when you first have these things in the bubble wrap, so they won't collide with each other. And then you can fill in the rest of the space with something like old shopping bags. And you are good to go. Then the package becomes, it doesn't cling when you whip it or whatever you do with it, but and it will make a good transport in the post. Well, post is something that throws things, they do really, so therefore you need to pay some attention how you pack these things. So, this was my Saturday here in Frankfurt. I believe this is not if the last, the one before the last one from here. So I really do have only 2 weeks left here, and then I'm back in Finland. Well, let's see what I cook up. So till the next time, see you!